G'day, it's Brak here, and today I will be reviewing a little model I received in the post from OTP Terrain, and it's a Gearguts model, and I'm looking very forward to showing it off to you. But before I do, quick shout out to Gorko Marcos. He bought me a coffee on the Buy Me a Coffee app, and if you'd like to support me, then you can do the same too. It'd be really appreciated. So let's have a look at this model, and we can also thank Gorka Marcos. Thanks, mate. Ah, they're nice. Ah, yes. Now, keen observers would have noticed that this is the Odd Broozer, the Odd Broozer C, and that's because that's what it said on the thumbnail. And in case you want to have a look at it, and they come in 4 parts, so there's 4 nice, easy, put together parts. I'll just put that there. Yes, I'm trying something a little bit new with this camera. I've got a stand, so I thought I might use it, and so please let me know in the comments what you think about this style. Is there things I can do better? I'd like to improve, and I can only do that if you guys can tell me how I can do so, or maybe he says, nope, that's spot on, don't worry about it. And yeah, I've made a quick makeshift box with a gift box that my wife received, but that's beside the point. And here we are. Here is the Odd Bruiser C. Now, in 4 parts. Now let's have a little look at this. And I do apologise for my little fat fingers. This is the main thing. So look, aesthetically, he's a lovely beast. He's looking nice. He feels lovely. So that's the joy of a resin printed figures, is that you don't have to worry about releasing agent, and they're not sticky, and you don't have to spend hours in the bathtub with them if you're that sort of person. And yeah, so here's the body. It's a nice looking head, very similar of a Gearguts type head. Now I've only got 2 little issues with this model, and on the legs here, there's a few little points, little dots around about there, around there, and underneath and along here. Look, it's not a big issue because they can be cleaned up, but it's just something that I notice you'll have to. I don't know if this is going to be common elsewhere, but it just requires a little bit of cleaning with a hobby knife. So there's one right about there, and other than that, fine detail, nice muscly arms. The muscles on the legs don't look as detailed as I thought the picture did, but that's neither here nor there. It could just be my eyes, my old eyes. It took me a while. Actually, I thought there might have been some pants, but no, he's a bearskin boy, and he's looking quite good. So there's the main part, and so he will attach on there. Now this is the other issue. Doesn't fit plush. Now I have talked to both OTP Terrain and Gearguts, and they're really unsure why that was the case. I suspect that what happened was that it took a week to get to me. I'm in Brisbane, and it's in Perth, and it was a very hot week, and we're talking sometimes. I reckon in the posties van, it would have got up to about 40 degrees, probably even more. So there may have been that. So I suspect it's not an issue to do with the design or the printing. I suspect that's just it's a thing you have to deal with. Now, this can be easily fixed. just by placing it in some hot water and give it a bit of a mold. Now, I've done that. I've actually done that twice, and it does work. However, my experience is that what you're going to have to do is put it in the hot water, then mold it, then make it fit, then glue it. Because if you leave it to cool, it sort of bounces back, and that's happened to me twice. I'm not going to try it a third time, because repeating the same thing over again and expecting a different result is the first time of madness. And I don't think I'm all that mad. Well, yeah, maybe slightly irritated, but not mad. And we've got these arms here as well, so it goes like that. So and that fits on. That's fine. Oh, look at the ball. So the ball's nice detail in the chain, the feet. There's some strange little bubbles on the bottom, but we're not going to see that. Maybe that's the same issue that was causing some of these dots. There's no dots on the feet or the chain, so that looks all pretty good there. The hands, we'll go and have a look at the grot and the hand. And yeah, looks all nice sharp detail. He's looking really good. There's a and the fist looks really well too. And I'm sorry if that's not focusing right. Yep, there we go. It's probably about as better as we're going to see. And yeah, so that's nice sharp detail here. So overall, yeah, a nice, good looking piece. Now, I rate Gearguts designs. I really like them. I think they're great, and there are currently, if you're not aware, here actually there's 3 places you can get Gearguts models printed out. So he has his store in the US, and I do apologise for the shaky camera. The stand just got a bit loose. And there is a UK store, which the name fails me again, but there'll be a name coming up there. And of course, there's OTP Terrain in Australia. Now, this little model, it is $32 in Australia, $19.99 American dollars, or £14.99 in the UK. Now, I can't speak about the foreign currencies, but I think that $32 for a model like this is a fair price. Well, that's assuming you've got $32 to spend on a model. If you've only got 25, well, then I wouldn't bother doing it. But yeah, look, I think you get it's good product. I got the service. I got it well within the time that they said it was going to come to me. So you can't sneeze at that. So all up, a great product. I would recommend, if you like this, get it. Also check out all the other. Go to their websites. I will put the links to the various websites, so you can go and check those out. Now let's have a little bit of a size comparison. So here is the model up against my Brak, and that's the cyborg boss. And yeah, so look, he'll come up there, so he'll be about the same height, but he's a little bit of a small boy, so he'll rise across up there, so he'll be around the same height. You'll need to put him on a 40mm, being a weird boy. And yeah, so we've got the same, very similar design aesthetic here with the head, even though he's got some more cyborg stuff. Yeah, look, beautiful stuff. So we'll take him away, and what else can we, for a comparison? Another HQ unit. So there's the big mech with a shock attack gun. So the body's about the same size. but of course he'll be floating up around there. Slightly bigger width. Yeah, so it's not bad. What else can we... So, yeah, look, he's about the same size as a knob, as what you probably expect for a weird boy. So, and of course, he's floating up there, and there's a slugger boy. So on the 32 mil. So yeah, look, they look roughly about the same size, but they're not. Just imagine that he's going to be up here with a nice big. So you're not going to be accused of modeling for advantage, because he's going to be obviously towering over things that you can see him and be shot at, and yeah. So look, that's it. I tried my best to be as critical as possible, but however, I can't. I really can't. This is a great model. I have 3 Gearguts models now. The boss, wherever I put him. Yeah, see that. So we got the boss and the Dakka tank, and this guy. And really, even though there's the slight issue with the heat and the feet and the legs not lining up plush, look, this is an easy job for a hobbyist to rectify and fix. And really, it's the weather. I can't complain. Well, I can complain about the weather, but it's not going to help me. There's nothing that OTP, Terrain, or Gearguts could do about that. So, yes, will I be buying more Gearguts models based on this? Heck yeah. And that's all I've got to say about it. So, what do you think? Do you like the model? Do you think it could be bigger? Do you think it could be smaller? Do you like the Gearguts range? Have you got some? Would you like to get some? Gee, please put the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. But in the meantime, if you are going crumping, remember, you got to bash early and bash often. I hope you enjoyed this video. You can show your appreciation by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Also, please don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can catch all my latest videos. Due to the global Nurgle-related circumstances, I'm currently doing this full-time. I would really appreciate it if you could show your support by becoming a Patreon member. For as little as $3 US, you can help me with my hobby and filming equipment. If you feel you can't commit long-term, then you can always buy me a coffee. The links will be below in the description.